Students, welcome to the online class of science. This is your name Miss back with our topic that is nothing but what we were learning. We were learning about the water, right? So what we have learned? We have learned that water is one of the sources of living, right? It is the very important sources of living. We can even survive with the air for few minutes, but we cannot survive without water, right? Because without eating food also we can live for 1 or 2 days, but without drinking water we cannot survive. So it's nothing but, so what did I say, 1/3 of the land is covered by 3/4 of land is covered by water, right? It is covered by water. 3/4 of land is covered by water. Then we have learned what only 1% of this water is used as drinking water, right? 1%, only 1% is used for drinking purpose. Rest all is nothing but, rest all is salty, which is nothing but sea water or ocean water. We cannot drink this water. Yes or no? Yes, we cannot drink this water. Next, we have even learned the contaminants. Contaminants are nothing but the substance which is spoiling the other like spoiling the water is nothing but contaminant. And these are again of how many types? I said 3 types. That is nothing but organic, inorganic, and bacterial or microbial, right? So for this also we need how many processes? We need 3 processes. That is, not to clean the water we need what type of 3 processes? That is physical process, physical water treatment, wastewater treatment plant. We need chemical, and we even need the microbial, right? Microbial. Why? Because microorganisms are involved here, right? So we need 3 types of processes. That is 3 types of wastewater treatment plants, which involves physical, chemical, and microbial methods, in which we have learned about the 2 methods. First method we were talking about was the bar screen, right? Bar screen. We are using bar screen that will remove the wastage, right? That will remove the contaminants, remove contaminants. Then second method, what did we learn? Second method, we said that there it is, we are using the grit and sand particle removal tank, right? We are using the sand particles or the grit particles removal tank. In this, what is happening in these? All the sand particles or the grit particles are getting, deposited in the tank. Down below they are deposited, and what they'll do, they'll slowly remove this dirt particle or the feces, whatever is being deposited. This is called as sludge. What it is called? It is called as sludge. Now a skimmer is used to remove the floatable solids. Okay, whatever solids are floating here, they use what? They use skimmer. Okay, skimmer is used to remove the floating particles. Floating particles like what? We have floating particles like oil, right? Oil we have, and all the grease particles which will float on water. We will remove that. Skimmer is used for that. Whatever clear water is there now, whatever neat water we got from this, that is called as clarified water. Okay, water is nothing but clarified water. This is nothing but clean water. Okay, this is nothing but clean water. Now this clean water is called as clarified water. Okay, children. So now whatever the sludge is transferred now, whatever sludge we have now from this tank, whatever sludge particles we got, what we will do, we will just, this sludge is transferred to a separate tank. Okay, this is transferred to separate tank. Okay, this is transferred to a separate tank where it is decomposed by the anaerobic bacteria. What it is done? Anaerobic, some bacteria. What they will do? This bacteria will act in the absence of oxygen. Okay, they decompose. What they'll do? They decompose all these sludge particle. They will decompose it. Who will decompose? Anaerobic bacteria. Okay, anaerobic bacteria, which are, that is, in absence of oxygen. This bacteria, they don't require the oxygen. Okay, without oxygen also they can decompose the sludge. Okay, then the biogas is produced in this process. What is produced? Biogas is produced. This biogas is used as fuel. Okay, this is used as fuel or can be used in the electricity also. This can be used in the electricity also. Okay, it's clear now, children? What is happening here? It's nothing but the sludge, whatever sludge we got from that tank, grit and sand particle tank. What we are doing, we are transferring it to a separate tank. There what is happening? These sludge particles, they are getting decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria means without oxygen they can do this. Okay, then while this decomposition is taking place, what is happening? A biogas is released. What this biogas is used for? It is used as a fuel or is also used in producing the electricity. Fine. So now fourth process. First process was bar screen. Second process was we are using grit and sand removal tank. Third process is we are just using that sludge. We are decomposing that sludge and we are producing a gas, biogas, which is used in fuel or production of electricity. Then third, what we are doing, the air is pumped into the clarified water. Whatever the clarified water we got, clean water we got, na, what we are doing, we are just taking this clarified water and we are pumping air in it. Okay, we are pumping air in it, right? So air is pumped into this clarified water to help the anaerobic bacteria to grow. Okay, we are helping the anaerobic bacteria to grow. Now bacteria, what they will do? They will consume human waste, food waste, soaps and other unwanted still remaining in the clarified water. Whatever the waste is present in this clarified water, that is nothing but soap waste. Okay, then we have food waste and we have animal waste and we have human waste. All these unwanted things, what will happen? They will just get used by this anaerobic bacteria which is present in this clarified water. Then after several hours, the suspended microbes settle down at the bottom of the tank as activated sludge. Okay, activated sludge means this sludge is now we can use it. We can use this sludge now. So this sludge is now ready to be used. Okay, activated sludge, it's nothing but now it is ready to use, right? So this is now activated sludge which is ready to use. The water is then removed from the top of the tank. Okay, now this activated sludge is about 97% water. So this activated sludge is nothing but whatever we have utilized the sludge, whatever sludge we have made which is now to be used, right? So this activated sludge is about 97% water. Okay, the water is removed by sand drying beds or machines. Okay, so now this water is removed by sand drying machines or by sand drying beds or machines. Okay, Now this dried sludge is used as manure. Now what it is used in? It is used as manure. It is used as a returning organic matter. What it is used? It is used as manure. It is used as returning organic matter, and it is also used as nutrients to the plants or the soil. Okay. Now this treated water has very low level of organic material. Now whatever this treated water is there, whatever water we have gained from these 4 processes, they have very low level of organic material. Okay, they have very low level of organic material and suspended matter. So it is discharged into the sea or a river or into the ground. Nature cleans it up further. Now whatever further cleaning process is there, that nature does it. Okay. Sometimes it may be necessary to disinfect water with chemicals like chlorine and ozone before releasing it into the distribution system, that is nothing but river or ground. Okay, with this we end up the today's class. I hope it is clear, children. In next class we will continue some of the treatments, what we can do, and the diseases what are caused by the untreated matter and untreated water, and we will see the other ways of disposing sewages, whatever the dirt water which is coming out, we will see how they can be disposed. And even we will learn about the conservation of water, and we'll see different types of drainages. All these things we will learn in our next class. Okay, I hope this is clear, children. So let us listen to our parents, teachers and our elders. Let us respect them. Try to not to waste water. If you see somewhere the water is getting wasted, try to avoid it. Try to control the level. Try to close the taps if they are open. Okay, so let us do this, as it will help in our future to save water. Okay, children, thank you.